Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome. I don't know why I'm live. I just felt that someone out there needed a message from me. Dear God help us all if it comes to that. But yes, so I'm just going to pop on just for a short time, people. So if you could share us out, twist and shout and all that, and then I can get on with the show. So how is everyone today? Have we got there? Hello, Joanna. How you going? How is everyone? Okay. I'm just sharing this out, people. So if you could do that, that would be much appreciated. Let's see. Where am I? What have we got here? Hope you're having. Oh, we've got other people live. Oh well, you get that. You get that. Okay. So if you could just share us out, people. I'll by myself here today, so I just thought I got up and I was feeling good, so I thought I would see banners. Where's Cindy when you need her? There we go. Share us out, please, people, and that would be much appreciated. And I will start with a group reading for everyone, and then I will do a cup of card pull for anyone who doesn't want an extended donation, extended reading. I'm just putting the PayPal link in there. So if you want an extended reading, please donate, exchange of energy, share us out and all that. That'll be much appreciated. And then we'll get down to business. If you have any questions that you want to answer about yourself, anything that you're struggling with, that would be great. If you want to know what something's happening in your life, look, if the universe wants you to know, the message will come up. But otherwise, be patient. Let it unfold, people. Let it unfold. Hey, Sheena, how you going? Welcome. I'm just doing a couple of things. I've just got to share me out too. Let's see. Pages. Sharing out my phone. Okay. It's easier than sharing out the computer. You got to cut and paste everything on the bloody computer and then type it in, press return, all that. It's just so much easier on the phone. So I'll go into this. Ugh. Type it in, press return. Okay. So I'm just sharing out now, people. Okay. Share us out, twist and shout. That would be much appreciated. So who else we got today? G'day, Joanna. G'day, Crystal Lamb. How are you going? Where are you on Facebook, Brooke? Me. I'm in Adelaide. There. But I'm here, right now, in the present. Okay. I just got to change my profile so I can see where I'm sharing to. I just got a few more shares. Am I in true focus? What does this phone do? I switched to my page on the phone, and then it's still got my. I'm just looking at the profile, and it's not actually my. Yeah, it's my other profile. So I'm just thinking, man, what phone? How hard can it be? Oh, and we got Cindy here. Hello, Cindy. How you gorgeous?
Hey, Brooke.
How you going? Welcome.
Good.
That's awesome. Thank you for coming in.
You're welcome. I just saw your invite.
Thing. Yep. I'm just sharing out. So people, if you can do the same thing, I'll be much appreciated. And I'll get the ball rolling. I'm getting the ball rolling now. I'm just sharing it. Oh, hello. Okay. Then the thing and I reckon that's done it. I reckon I've shared or I've overshared. Okay, thanks, Cindy.
Thanks, Brooke.
Okay, I better share out to my. There we go. Okay, people. So, group reading for everyone. What cards am I going to use today? Oh, I got new cards from Cindy. Look at this. Check them out. The Art of Manifestation Oracle cards. I'll be using them today. What did I do with them? I'm pretty sure I took them out and put them on my deck thing. There's the dragons. There. Where did I put them? Cindy, where did I put those new cards that you sent me? Oh, there they are. Hey, Tracy Turtle shared. Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. That's awesome. Okay, people, let's start. Let's start. Let's get into that heart space, people. Let's get into that heart space. Oh, yeah. Big breath in through the nose. Out. Out through the mouth. Oh, yeah. Gotta love it. Come from that heart space, people. Okay, people, what have we got today for the collective? Hey, Diana, how you going? Tracy, Sheena, Joanna Marie, Crystal Lamb. Hello. What have we got for you beautiful people today? Group of reading, people. Oh, Okay, people. The universe, you know how the universe doesn't have a sense of humor sometimes. Well, it turns out the universe does today. And when I mean sense of humor, I mean the universe going, hello, where are you people? What are you doing? Come on, get it together. You know, the universe always does that because it wants a higher self, wants the highest best for us. And what I've got for people is, we're still projecting the past. Okay, we're still manifesting and negative stuff. And how we're doing this is we put our energy where on the stress or the stuff that we don't want. Okay, I've got the Seers card. See beyond your current situation, and this is talking about when we don't see beyond our current situation, we feed energy to it. When we feed energy to it, we start to manifest it, and we don't want to manifest the stuff that we don't want. So why do we put all our energy into focusing on it? That's what happens, people, is we put everything in here and all our manifestation skills, and when we're going, oh, fuck that's pissing me off, that's stressing me out, we put energy into it, and when we put energy into it, it grows. Okay, people, because we are all the perfect manifestors, and at the moment, people, I've got the Seers card, see beyond your current situation, okay? And like the universe is like, shift your perception, okay? We've got to stop looking at it as, oh yeah, this negative stuff is happening to me, and just accept that everything that happens to us is happening for a reason. If there's something to learn from it, we want to learn from it. And even if it's just to stop giving things energy, this whole world is a projection of us, okay? And we're all part of it. So this is all of us projecting. Okay, we've got to stop that projection. We've got to just stop doing that, because I've got for the group collective, I've got the Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. It's saying, come on, people, this is what you're manifesting. Don't beat yourself up about what you're manifesting. Just be very mindful of where you're putting your energy, because if you want to manifest something good, okay, you manifest something good. And it's not just about thinking like a lot of people like, I want this, I want that. And it's manifestation too, is putting stuff to action. Okay, so sometimes we got to put in the work. You know, we got to put in the work. We got to put, like, you want to manifest more money. What are you doing to make more money? Okay, I haven't got time. Well, what are you doing to make time? Okay, there's plenty of people that are super busy and that have families, and they find time to do shit that if it's important. Okay, we make time when it's important. Otherwise, what we do is we shift. See, the air guardian, shift your perception. Otherwise, we focus on what stresses us out, and we look at everything as a burden. When we go around looking at everything as a burden, as, oh, look, I got too much shit I've got to do. We've all got stuff. It's always getting done. But at the moment, you're being asked to shift your perception and focus everywhere. When you just realize it's just stuff, and you do what you do, and you don't stress about it, you just get to what you can because you're human. Okay, things get a lot easier, because it's about finding that inner peace. And that inner peace doesn't just fall on your lap. You have to create that inner peace. And we create that by getting out of here. and getting into the heart space, people. Okay, we get into that heart space, we do all that, and that's how we shift our perception and we create our reality. Because we have this thing at the moment that, well, I'll be happy when everything's good, but everything isn't good all the time. Okay, but it's about getting that inner peace, that we accept everything for what it is, and we shift that perception. Okay, we shift that perception, and then we can start to create that peace within ourselves, regardless of what's going on. And that's what we're trying to do. Not just having, I just want roses. Yeah, we all want roses. And we have those roses some days, and some days we have other stuff. Okay, we can get out of that and shift that perception and unlock that magic within, because the true magic comes from within here. By, really? Really? Are you serious? My God. This is disturbing. Who would have this as their ringtone? Who would have that as their ringtone? Okay, that is disturbing. Now you know what my ringtone sounds like. Potential fraud. Okay. Okay, people, and the underlying energy for the group reading is the lady, enjoy the growth and reap the reward. This is saying that when you put in the work, okay, then you'll start to see it manifest in your life. Okay, that was a group reading for everyone. Oh, and I better pull a card from Cindy's deck, from the new deck. I got from Cindy. Look, she sends me all the lovely decks. That's it. And then I tell her now, I say, you know the rules, Cindy, when you send me a new deck, man, I start pulling your cards out of it. That's the rules. I have that rule. Yeah. I think with Carly and Tracy too. As soon as someone says they've got a new deck, it's like, yeah, I will read your new deck, and it's it, and it's given. And they're like, oh no, I wasn't going to. Yes, no, that's a given, man. That's the rules. That's the system. Okay. So, and the manifestation card of the day is, it's okay not to be okay. Really, Brooke? This is sad. This is what happens when you get to 40-ish. I wish. It's okay not to be okay. When you feel low or having challenging emotions, we often then feel bad about feeling bad. This effectively doubles the emotional load. And this card asks you to understand the difficult feelings as a guidance, highlighting that something needs to change and that you are entitled to seek support. You're entitled to seek support when things are not okay. That's okay. It's just part of it. Okay, and we've got to accept that. When we started accepting that and go, okay, it's not okay. I don't feel like flowers and lollies and sunshine and lollipops. Okay, but that's okay. That's okay. Why am I feeling that way? And we can have a look at it and see what we brought to the table. Is there anything we can change? And sometimes there's nothing we can change. So we just have to accept it, see if there's a lesson in there, see what we brought to the table and go, yeah, okay, yeah, I see that. Maybe I could, okay, that's how we do it. That's how we do the inner work. That's how we do the inner guidance. So I better check the PayPal to see if anyone's donated. Cindy, have we got a magic number today? Have we got a magic number? Okay, what am I looking at? I'm looking up here.
Yes, check your private chat, Brooke.
It is? Oh, yeah, I was just asking. I'm looking, I can see the thing on there. I'm just, my God, does that mean I'm slack? No, I'm just doing other stuff. That's it. I can't do everything at once. Or can I? No, I can't. I can't. So, people, let me just do one thing here. And wait a sec, Cindy. Well, I got the private chat there. I might as well whack that in it. Yep. And then I will do that. Okay. So, people, I'll read who I'm drawn to, but if I've got a few freebies to give away, but if you'd like to help me pay for StreamYard, please donate. StreamYard's due. It's overdue at the moment. I haven't got around to paying it. Mind you, I spent a lot of money on a new guitar yesterday. I did. It's a beautiful guitar. Ibanez acoustic. Ooh. Let's see. Okay. No donations. No donations, people. I got one from Cindy. Okay, people. So, right now, if you will do a magic number, and if you get the magic number, you get the magic reading. What does that say, Crystal? I could get a reading, please. Anything would be lovely. Cheers. Well, Cindy, Crystal, if fate decides, I can give you a little reading, but if fate decides, you want the extended reading, then the universe will give you the number. Sheena, I haven't even started yet. My God, you're eager. That's it. Quick, quick, put numbers out there. Well, come on, see how psychic you are. If you can pick the number, just tune in. It's in the collective. Just focus in on it. Okay, so we have a reading to give away courtesy of So if you would like people, pick a number between 50 and 70. Whoever gets the magic number gets a magical reading. Magical reading. Oh, I like that. Magical. Magic. It's a kind of magic. Day after. Got a lazy day today. I think I'll go shopping for coffee. I was doing clearing at a lady's place, and after I did the clearing, she made us a coffee, and she had like a nice coffee machine. And then I had a coffee, and I'm like, oh my God, what is that coffee? And I think I don't know what it was, but I'm pretty sure you get it from Coles. I forgot what brand it was, but man, I know the look of it. It was Towers or something like that, or Towns. I don't know, but it was like a medium/dark roast, and it was divine. And I'm off to find that coffee because I don't mind a cup. Staffy loves a cup, so you want to pick a number, people, between 50 and 70, and then you can join. You can get a reading from the man who has more coffee in his veins than blood. Don't you reckon, Cindy? Could you just say that's fair? Oh, Staffy, this just came out inverted. Coffee and you, mate. Whoa, there's chains to the coffee, man. That's it. It's an addiction that you like, man. I don't care, universe. I came down. I'm pretty sure I signed up to have that, man. And that was it. So don't go near the coffee, man. Yeah, nah, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Or is it my addiction? Yeah. I'm sure I have more than one. Okay. Don't know. But Joanna Marie, if you'd like to share it back into Metaphysical Chicken, I don't know why that would happen. That would be much appreciated. That would be much appreciated. Okay. Hey, Rita. How you going, gorgeous? Okay, people, pick a number between 50 and 70, and whoever gets the magic number gets a magic magic reading. And I'll sell you this guitar. This is a cheap one. I'll sell you this. I'll sell you this for $100, man. Anyone who wants it, he's in Adelaide. Is it in tune? It is. I'm going to sell it. I better tune it. That's the old one. That's the old campfire one. Okay. Okay. Have another guess, people. So the universe doesn't want any of you to have readings. Is that it? Because you're not picking the number. Okay, I'm going to focus on the number. Okay, I've put it out there. People, tune in with your third eye. Get that number. Get that number. Okay, it's between 55 and 65. Does that help? Hey, Kim. How you going? There you go. How are you going, Kim? Kimmy? Okay. I'll just like some of the dragon's blood. No dragon's blood. No dragons. No dragons. Right? No dragons died in the making of that blood. See? He's still alive and well. The baby dragon. He's a little cutie. He's still alive. Well, it's not his blood. It's from a tree. Ah, Amanda. What do we got for you? Okay, Amanda. Breathe in, up through your nose. Focus on that heart space. Okay, Amanda. Amanda, don't get hung up at the moment on thinking how things should be and how you want them. Okay? It's okay to think how you want things, but then let go of it. Okay? And focus and be present in the moment. Okay? Because at the moment, I've got you're inside of your head worried about how you think things should be, how you want things to be. And by doing that, you're living somewhere else in your mind. You're missing what's happening right in front of you at the moment. Okay? Because you'll get past, okay? Okay? You'll get past this emotional time at the moment. Okay? And you'll pick up the pieces and you'll move forward. But just you know, it feels like you're moving forward at the moment. You've been in some battles, okay? But and emotions are going to be up and down. That's okay, Amanda. That's okay. Just focus on the present and just let it all happen. Let it all happen and be aware. And be aware at the moment. Don't get caught up in your mind thinking of, I wish things were like that. I wish things were like that. That's just wasted energy. And Amanda, we have to get you out of the wasted energy. It's just no good for you. Okay. Yeah. Well, you just, it's hard. You've been through one of those moments that, there's a lot of change when, we're in the battle and it's still battling, but, it feels like you've closed yourself off a bit. It feels like you've closed yourself off and you're like, I'm taking inventory. I'm going to grab everything. Yeah, I'm going to move forward and that. Okay, that's okay to move forward and move through that. But at the same time, as we don't want to get stuck in that mind. Okay, we get stuck in those thoughts and we get stuck in that mind, and we can't over focus on it. So it doesn't matter if we don't beat ourselves up. We just go, okay, I gotta let go. Let's move on. What's in front of me now? Okay, we're just gonna pull ourselves back into the moment. Okay, and that's what you need to do at the moment. Is pull yourself back into the moment. Okay. And just remind yourself, because that's where all the magic is. That's where the interface of the universe is, Amanda. We need you there. Okay? You need you there. We need all of you people there. Hey, Jonathan, how you going? Okay. Because at the moment, what happens is when you're focused on how you want things, when you focus on how you want things to be, what happens is anything that comes up, we have an attachment to how you want things to be. Everything that comes up, we come from that perspective of how does this we come it puts us into reaction mode because we have attachment to the way we want things are. And when we're in reaction mode, okay, we're not fully in control. As much as we think we are, we're not fully in control. Okay, and we're coming from a perspective, and that perspective isn't a healthy perspective. It's a narrow perspective, and we've got to look sometimes, because the first card I've got for you is a Shaolin Master. Okay, be graceful in movement and action. Okay, and at the moment there is stuff on your plate, and the universe is saying that you need to make a choice, Amanda. Which way do you want to go about this? Because I got the wise one underneath your main pile saying grow within your current situation. What did you learn? What did you run into? Okay, what did you create? This is what you created. And don't beat yourself up on why you created these things. We do it for many reasons, but at the moment you're being asked to look. You're being asked to look at why you're going through what you're going through. Okay? Because everything happens for a reason. Okay, and you're asking to make a choice. Do you want to go back to the same old? Okay, do you want to get involved more on that? So this is a time for you to have a sit down, take some inventory, Amanda, and look at what you're creating. Okay, and look at the emotions behind what you're creating. Because at the moment, as I said, you've got attachments to certain feelings, to certain way you want things done, and at the moment, you're clinging onto them, and that is putting you into reaction mode. And we've got to get you out of reaction mode because it's about the flow. It's about being in the moment. It's about that flow, and it's about feeling your way around, and not just going out and having big splurges to make yourself feel better and buy expensive guitars. That's what. Okay, you can do that every once in a while. It's okay. It's okay, Amanda. Okay, but at the moment, yeah, look, you're being asked to go within. Okay, you're being asked to go within. I got the Mirror Guardian inverted. Take time to reflect. This is about going, what energy are you putting out there? But take time to reflect. This is about going inside your mind and going, okay, why did I make that choice? What do I truly want? And look at the attachments to that. Okay, because the bottom of your main pile, I've got it's the wise one. Grow within your current situation. There is something here to learn. There's something here to grow, Amanda. Okay, we got ourselves into this mess. We can get ourselves out. That's okay. But the moment that you're asked to go within and have a look at why are you making these choices, okay, and go deep into it. Okay. Also, like a bit of shadow work, as we go into our emotions and we work out, okay, why am I angry about this? Because it made me feel this way. Yeah, it does. But if it doesn't matter, if it only matters what I think about myself and it doesn't matter what other people, that's their issue, then why are you taking so much on board? There seems to be so much you're taking on board. Okay. And it's going to cause you to lash out. It's going to cause you to not speak your truth or overspeak your truth. Okay, it feels, Amanda, like there's a lot of stuff at the moment that you would like to say, but you're treading on eggshells in some areas, and then in other areas you're going blah. Okay, not a good balance, not a good flow. Okay, moving forward. See, it's about holding space for you at the moment, holding that positive space, bringing yourself back to center. I've got the mountain standing that ground. Okay, that's about you bringing yourself back to center and holding that positive space. Okay, with the Shaolin Master at the top of the reading, this is holding that space and not being in reaction mode. This is about your sovereignty, Amanda. Holding that sovereignty, holding that strength, creating that inner peace. Okay, the universe is asking you, what do you want to do? I know the direction going. What do you want to do, Amanda? What do you want to do? You want to just go and go, right? Or you can go fishing and relax. Okay, but what do you want to do about it? What do you hope to achieve? What steps will you take to do what you need to do? Will you take those steps, or will you just keep going in reaction mode like most people do in life? It's really hard to get out because we're trained that way. It's a constant thing that we've got to do, Amanda. Okay, it's hard. It's not easy. Yeah, man. Go then. Yeah, if you want easy, go and see someone who's going to tell you what's going to happen with your cat tomorrow. There's readers that will do that for you. That's it. What's going to happen tomorrow? What does the world hold for me? Whatever you create. I'm really not that funny, am I? Okay, Amanda, your last card is Expectations, Amanda. What expectations you got, Amanda? Expectations. Expectations. Expectation is a form of memory. Interesting. Okay. Our past experiences color our expectations of the future circumstances and outcomes. You are asked to release any form of negative expectations based on your past experience. Center yourself in the infinite possibility of now. Come into the moment. That's what happens, people. When we don't have a look at what we're doing, we're actually creating attachments to old thought forms, old patterns, old hurts, and then we start projecting them into relationships, the world around us, and we create more of it. That's why it's so important to get out of our heads and be in the present. That was the reading, a courtesy. I hope you like that, Amanda. That was donated by the man. He has more coffee in his veins than blood, most would think. So buttons. So okay, people, I'll check if we've got more donated readings. Okay, I might pick someone that I'm drawn to. Okay, but I better check if you've made those gracious donations, people, because every bit helps. Yeah, and I need to buy more coffee. I would like to buy more coffee. I'm getting low. And I feel like it's a good thing to do is to go out and get coffee. Okay. There's something in the okay. Joanna, how are you going? Okay. Okay, who am I drawn to? Yes, she did. Why, Kim? Why are you saying that? You have to talk to the production manager. Had nothing to do with me. I'm just sitting here, looking pretty with my cards falling out everywhere. Oh, did you, Crystal? Okay, well, then we will get to you. Okay, Crystal. Where are you from, Crystal? Where are you from around the world? Melbourne. I know a few people in Melbourne. Some of them are pretty cool. Most of them. Some of them. One of them. Maybe. No, there's a lot of lovely people in Melbourne. That's it. We get, I mean, Melbourne's like, man, what you guys are going through at the moment in Melbourne with that crazy man at the helm. We need some good people in Melbourne to just anchor some goodness in that place and make sure that there's plenty of coffee flowing through Melbourne and Melbourne's up to scratch. Isn't that how it goes? Okay. Crystal, if you could just take a big breath in through your nose, a big breath in through your nose, and a big breath out. Do that a few times. Focus on that heart space. Everyone in the audience, if you're sitting there, you can do the same. Big breath in. Hold it. Big breath out. Focus on that heart space. Whew. Okay, Crystal. Okay, Crystal. Just tuning in, Crystal. Expectations, Crystal. You just heard the expectation card before. That's when we want things to be a certain way, so we focus on how it's not, and we just create resistance. Okay, we project the past into the future. There's a bit of that happening now. Okay, that we want to get out of. Why? Because as we say, we all the hurts, all the pains, and we go, look, I want something that's going to be like this, and I want something that's going to be like that in the future, which is okay. But what we end up doing is in our subconscious, we go, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that, and because we haven't done the healing, and then what happens is we're actually projecting all those hurts and creating resistance. We're actually doing the opposite. Instead of manifesting, we're projecting the past into our future, and we don't want to do that. Okay, that's why it's so important, Crystal, to come into the moment. Okay. There seems to be, it's breaking the cycles for you at the moment. Okay, it's breaking the patterns is really important for you, Crystal. This is like, what are we doing? This is when we're going to look at our life and go, okay, we want things to change. We can't just sit and wait for things. I mean, change does happen, but we've got to get in the driver's seat of change. At the moment, there seems to be a lot of stuff that you want to change, and you're like doing your best to get positive, positive, positive. Some days I'm trying to be positive, but this is about taking some action to change. Okay, what changes do you want to see in your life? You are the changes in your life. Okay. Okay, too much in your head, too much thinking of what you want, too much imagination, too much. I'm not going to say anything bad about daydreaming, but there's too much thinking about it and not enough. Okay, taking steps towards it, because taking steps and creating things to help us is part of this is part of the learning about ourselves, and it's part of learning about. It's breaking the old patterns. Okay, out with the end, becoming the new. We've got to become that new. We can't just wait for it. It doesn't just fall on our lap. Sometimes the universe falls on our lap. Okay. Okay, how you been going? You been doing any spiritual work? Third eye's buzzing. Feels like your third eye's buzzing. Unless someone's trying to come in. It's a little bit forward. Okay. But at the moment, yeah, look, you're hanging on to the old ways of doing things. Your comfort zones, I feel there's a lot of comfort zones. There's a lot of old ways of doing things, and you're holding on to them right now. Okay. And you want the change, but there's things that you don't want to change. And I've got that you're circling around at the moment. Okay. We'll just keep working on it. But, we can work on those energetic parts of our body. Great. Okay. But energetically, we've got to come into alignment with our choices. And it helps by having a look at it, because I've got the past. I've got you holding on to the past. The first card I've got for you is snake shed the old skin. And that's inverted. Okay. Don't worry, there's some work being done on that third eye. It's okay, but it feels like you're just a little bit forward. Okay, the energy is just a little bit forward. It's trying to go back there. But what's blocking it is expectations, Crystal. There's still so much you're holding on to. What happens is, we learn all this new stuff, and then we structure the belief systems. But what do you truly know? We can't just know what people tell us. What people tell us, is that how it is? That's like, we might as well become just religious. Okay, sometimes we're going to drop and shed and just say to ourselves, look, I know nothing. What can I learn for myself? What can I experience for myself? Because if we just go on what everyone says about this and what everyone says about that, how do they know? I mean, the only reason we know what a cat is because someone's told us what it is. For we know it could be something entirely different. Okay, that's our education, and your education creates your belief systems. Okay, so you've got some old belief systems that need to shift, things you need to let go of, Crystal. Okay, they're causing resistance. They're causing a lot of resistance. Okay, at the moment, there is focus on oneself, but the focus is too much inside the head, too much overanalyzation, too much why. When it means that there's too much feeding the negativity at the moment. Okay, there's too much feeding the negativity, too much focus on it, and that's okay. We're only human, but what you got to do is when you catch yourself, you got to catch yourself and you got to shift yourself and you got to go, wait a second, I got to think of something else, because at the moment I'm getting that there's too much of the old that you're getting pulled back into in your mind, and you probably want to look at having some healing work done. Okay, because I've got this. You're ungrounded at the moment. Okay, I mean, you're trying to move forward with the spiritual work, but you know what? And working that third eye, that's all good and proper. But what a lot of people do is they focus their spiritual work on tuning into gifts and tuning into astral, which is nothing wrong with it. It's brilliant. But they don't look at themselves. They don't look at their thoughts. And they don't look at what they're carrying in. So they go in with all this fucking baggage, and people, we've got to heal and we've got to release the baggage. I've met I know some people around the place that are so fucking tuned into the astral that they see fucking, some of these people fucking see everything. Right? And as human beings, they're messed up. Okay? That's okay. Okay? Because the foundation is we're meant to be evolving in consciousness. Okay? Not just tuning into shiny things. All these are just tools. There's nothing wrong with the tools, but we got to do the inner work. We got to do the soul work. We got to do the heart work. We got to do the mind work. There's no way around it. Otherwise, we're still stuck in the prison of the mind. And at the moment, you're being asked, right, to see beyond your current situation and see the big picture of things, because there's too much ideals past. It's not just gaining gifts so we can have an advantage in the universe. I'll be honest with you. If you got gifts and you've got all these gifts and you haven't done the self-work, you haven't done the self-healing, it's actually more of a disadvantage. Okay? Because it just becomes one big distraction and in fairy tale. We've got to do that work. We've got to do so much work, and you're being asked to do the work and go deep within at the moment. Okay? Because look, the high priest intend and create. That's saying, look, boom, you're saying, Crystal, you got this. You've got all this, but you need to put in, you need to have a look, go, what am I doing? And how do I want to go about it? Okay? You really need to have a look. Okay? Because there needs to be healing done. We just want the good things. Right, we get, let's just chase the good things. No, we're going to go back and we're going to deal with some of the nitty gritty sometimes. And it's not easy. It's not hard, but that's okay. That's okay. This is just what we do, Crystal. And you're being asked to go forward and do that. So at the moment, I've got your main action card is the warrior card, and that's asking you to stand up and be strong. Okay, because it's going to be hard. There's going to, when we do the healing work, there's going to be stuff that we don't want to look at. And because we have to pay attention to some of our emotions and why we're feeling that, and sometimes we have to sit in them just to understand why we're feeling that way. We can't just push it aside and go, I'm going to go and let's go and do something nice. Sometimes we're going to sit with them and we're going to understand them, because we're going to acknowledge them, because if we don't always understand them, okay, we don't see where the attachments are, and when we don't see the attachments keep us in a narrow field of perception. That's why we've got to do the healing. We've got to get away from that. Okay. And Crystal, your last card is take your time. If you are feeling under pressure, whether in response to a situation or the demands of another person or from pressure that you are placing on yourself, this card asks you to slow down, take your time to evaluate before reaching conclusions and making decisions. Okay, it's not a race. We always want things now. We want things to change, but there's a lot of work. You know, I mean, I just bought a guitar. Hang on, heaps of guitars. I just bought another guitar yesterday, and I was just rehearsing an Incubus song, and it's got some really bloody weird chords in it, and it's and as good as I can play is some of these chords. Man, I've got to retrain my fingers, and it's going to take a bit of practice each day, and I'm just going to chip away at it. That's okay. That's what life is. We want things straight away, but it doesn't always happen like that. So just slow down, have a look, Crystal. Have a look, and you'll get there. 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 Okay, but you could break these cycles. What we do is we change in. We just bring new cycles in, more positive cycles. Okay, and we never get out of the cycle. And it's not a foundation that we want. Okay, it creates a weak foundation. We want to build that strong foundation. Okay, Crystal. I hope that's helped you, love. Thank you. I hope that's helped you. And go to the psychic fairs in Melbourne when you can. Drag the kids. Go and see Staffy. Go and see Cindy. They'll be there. Okay. Did you, Kim? Not stars. Oh, people don't send stars. I don't even know what they are. I know. My brother sends them. I'm like, yeah, like, brother, what are you sending me fucking stars for? Okay. Yep. Okay. No worries. Okay, Kim. Okay, Kim. Oh, I didn't see it come up, Kim, because it's pending. Okay, Kim. You're up. Messages for Kim. Kim, if you can just focus on your heart space. What am I getting? Kim, I'm getting an old man. I'm getting an old man that's like with a wheelbarrow that's around you or something, doing work, doing laboring or something. I don't know why. Hey, Lenore, how you going? How you going, gorgeous? I'll get to that. Amanda, I sent a pay forward. I saw that. Thank you. Bless Amanda. Bless you. Okay. Okay, Kim. Okay, look. Kim, I don't know if there's someone new around you at the moment. Looks like there's someone new spiritual. Just be aware. Be aware they're a little bit. There's someone new coming into your life around you, and they're a bit caught in their own fucking shit and what they want. Okay, so just be mindful, Kim. Just be mindful out there. Okay, and keep it square. Oh, I got a jump for you. Time to make plans, Kim. Okay, things have been going. It feels like you've been emotionally spot on. No, I have not, Lenore. I do the odd fare, but I do them in other places. Just want to stay away from crazy people. Not you. You're good. One second. Kim, you're being asked to take action at the moment. Take some steps, take some small steps, take some steps towards what you want things to happen. You know, this is part of the manifestation, Kim. And part of the manifestation is we have to take steps. Okay. So we put stuff into the universe, but sometimes we're going to take that physical steps. We're going to make plans. We've got to we're going to do certain things. We're going to move towards what we want to create. Okay. At the moment, Kim, you're being asked to go, okay, what do I want and how can I help the system? How can I help myself about going about it? Okay. Because at the moment where the resistance is there's certain things that you want to do and what's happening is it's like in your head, you're trying to manifest, but it's like you're telling the universe how you want it to happen. Okay, based on past experiences, based on all sorts of stuff, but you're telling the universe how you want it to happen, and the universe is like, it doesn't exactly work like that. Okay, and you're just creating a little bit of resistance. So the universe is going, come on, Kimmy, let's see you take a couple of steps. We're all watching here, all you guides and guardians are all watching and going, come on, Kimmy, can't do it for all of you. Okay, we want you to make some steps. We want you to take some steps towards some positive stuff that you want to do. Okay. Okay. Well, just be peace with yourself. If you don't want crazy blokes around you, man, don't be hanging around blokes. Because I got someone that wants to smother. I got someone that wants to smother you for their own purposes, for their own reasons. Didn't look. I wasn't getting ill intent, but I'm getting they're caught in their own shit. Okay, someone new that's caught in their own shit, and they're doing things what they think they're doing for them. Probably, I don't know if they're nice or not, but they're not working in the best intentions for you. They're projecting their needs onto you. Okay. And it seems like you've been in a sort of level-headed spot, but you've got to take steps to do what you want. Okay. What do you want to feed? What do you want to grow in your life at the moment? This is what you've got to ask yourself. Okay. Because at the moment, the universe is, as I'm saying, the universe wants you to take steps forward, wants you to choose a direction. What direction do you want to go? But it's not so much direction. It's the things that you already know that you want. It's saying, okay, we need you to take steps towards it. We need you to start moving towards it. Well, then don't allow it into your life. It's your life, Kim. Okay? It's your life. You don't have to let anyone in you don't want. Well, sometimes with family, that's not always true, but we can always move to a state where there is no family or overseas. Yeah. Okay. But see, at the moment, look, I don't want this. I don't want that. All this. That's see what you're giving energy into. You're giving energy at the moment. You're giving energy to the negative. to the don't wants. And what you're going to manifest, you're going to manifest more of them. Okay, you come to that heart space, Kim. Come to that heart space. Okay, the first card I got for you is the Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. What do you want to create? If we sit around going, I don't want that, I don't want that, we're going to create more of the don't wants. Because that's what we're putting energy into, the quantum field. That's where we're putting all that energy. You don't want to do that. Yes, Lenore, you are one of the normal ones. You're a gem. So, Kim, what do you want to create? Time to take steps. Don't worry about the things that you don't want, because when you give them energy, you're putting that into the field. You're putting that into the projection of the universe. You're putting that into the manifestation of the universe. Okay, because the bottom card I've got for you is inverted. The shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Start to feed the stuff that's positive in your life, the stuff that you want. Right? And there will always be crazy people around. There'll be crazy men everywhere or around there. There'll be people, right? And there still will be that negative. But if you're just focused on the goodness that you want to create, you know what? If you're not hungry, do you see all the takeaway shop? Do you see every takeaway shop or every place that sells food when you're driving down the street? No, you're not hungry. You don't give a shit. It's not. See where I'm getting? Kim, focus on the positive. Okay, the universe is asking you, focus, make some plans, and focus on what you desire, where you need to go. You don't have to respond to anything. Do we have to respond? Are you in reaction, or are you in reaction mode, or are you responding? You've just got to, that's what we do, is this stuff comes along and it creates hassle and it tries to distract us, Kim, right? It tries to distract us. You're getting distractions come in to pull you off your transformation. So it is time for you to just buckle down and get in, focus on the good that you want and move towards that. And something that you don't like comes along, it's like, boom, whatever. Not going to focus on it and get back and start moving on and keep on your path. Because as we get closer to our path, as we start to transform and unveil our gifts, more distractions, more things come to rip us down, more tower moments try to happen. And you know what tower moments are? Right, well, people think that everything falls apart and it's change, right? Tower moments are fucking nothing. It's just shit, right? If we focus on it, oh, whoa, I don't like that. Then we give energy to it. Then we create an emotion. Then we attach emotion to it. And then we've got an attachment to it. But it's just like, yeah, oh, whatever. Okay. So focus on the positive and move forward. Okay, because you've got transformation waiting to come in. Set your sights high. You're selling yourself short. You're still in the past, looking back at achievements and going, am I capable of this? Don't worry about what you're capable of, Kim. Just fucking do what you want to do. The future's not written. I've got the stargazer. Set your sights higher, and that's inverted. That's come out inverted. That's saying you are selling yourself short. You can create anything you want. You are a limitless being, Kim. You are a limitless being. Being. Not a been or a has. Your being at the moment. What is it you want, Kim? Create that. The past is already done and dusted. You're fresh right now. You're fresh. What's happening now is all that's happening. You have infinite possibilities, Kim. You have infinite possibilities right now. That the future's unwritten. Okay? It's up for you to create it. No matter what anyone thinks, doesn't matter what's held you back in the past, because you're always creating new. Do you want to create new, or do you want to create more of the old? Fuck limitations. Do what it is you need to do, Kim, for you. Okay? And create what you want. Okay? The past will always nip at your heels and try to drag you back. The distractions, people will always come around to distract you and get your focus on something else apart from you in the moment. But it's about finding you and creating you and moving forward in the future that you want. So be the warrior, Kim. Be the warrior. Hold that space. Be fearless and stand strong. And your last card is card number 43, Problems. This card asks you to view any problems as an opportunity rather than a crisis. Whenever we identify a problem, very recognition and acknowledgement of the difficulty creates an opportunity. Recognition and acknowledgement of the difficulty creates an opportunity to seek potential solution. As long as a problem remains unseen or indeed denied, the doorway to potential solution remains closed. Just deal with it as you deal with it, Kim. Kick butt, take some names, go and create. Go out and go forth and create the new. Okay? Go forth and create the new. Okay? Because that's what you're here to do. You're here to create. Not here to be a... Most people live in fear and they want to live in fear. Want to live in fear and then become victims of circumstances. And that's how you control the population. That's how you control everyone. Fuck that shit. I ain't coming up. I ain't coming this far for that crap. Okay, I hope that has helped you, Kim. I hope that has helped you. Lovely bean. Okay, who have we got next? Who have we got next? It's still pending. Yeah, Kim. Who did I just read for? Oh, that's right, Kim. Kim, yeah, Kim. Just check your payment, Kim, because it's got pending. Okay, and sometimes when it says pending, it doesn't come through. I don't know what you clicked. Okay, because it hasn't come through. It says pending, but it can say that for days, but it hasn't come through into my account. So if you could just suss that out, Kim, that'd be much appreciated. Okay. Okay. Did you? Okay. Hey, where's Steffi? Steffi, are you doing much? Hey, Mila. I'm good. Okay, Crystal. Are you single? In a relationship? Separated? Crystal, what's the go? Well, I'm not going to tell you the future because that's up to you to create that. Okay? But I'll have a look at you and I'll have a look at where they're at and what's in between you. Okay, Crystal? Crystal, I really need you take a big breath in and a big breath out. Okay, because I need you in the right heart space. Otherwise, the ego and your wants and desires will affect the reading. And that'll tell you what you want to hear. Too much. And I want to get to what you need to hear. It's hard. It's hard, Crystal, when you're anxious. It doesn't make anything any easier, does it? Crystal, I've got you're inside your head wanting to know. Okay, I want to know how things are. You don't know how the future is going to plan out. And putting all your energy into going, how's this going to work? Is this going to work? Is what's going to work? Right? You're somewhere else in this relationship. You're somewhere else in the future at the moment. This is not helping you. This is affecting them. Okay? We're not playing the blame game here, but you're in front of me now, and it's your interface with this relationship, not theirs. Their interface with this relationship is their business. How they go about it, how they choose. That's nothing to do with you. What's to do with you is what you bring to the table. Because we don't control other people. We can't control other people. If we do, we're just manipulating. And then we're wearing a mask. And then we're in a relationship wearing a mask, trying to tell them what they want to hear, walking around on eggshells because we don't want to offend them, because we want them here. That's bullshit. And we all do it. It's fucking hard. It's hard, Crystal. It's bloody hard. At the moment, you want to know how things are going to play out. It depends on you. But the more energy you put on how you want things to work out and put your mind there of thinking, you don't understand the ripple effects that has on the relationship. Apart from not being present. And this makes you react. This is the mask. This puts you to wearing a mask on how you deal with things in the current relationship. You want things to work. You want things to go. You know what? How's it going to turn out? The survival card has come up. Okay? But underlining the survival card, release the old and rest. You know what that means? It means you're going to let go of all your projections, all the crap. This is all inside of your head at the moment. I know this relationship shit is hard. It's hard. It hurts. But then you stop being present, and then you stop being genuine, and you stop being honest. And then all you do is project onto someone else, okay, and make them accountable for how you feel. That's how to push someone away. That's what you're doing at the moment. The tighter you hold on, the more resistance you're creating, the more you're pushing them away. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Okay, you got to look at the big picture of things. If it's meant to be, it will be. Okay? And what does your gut instinct tell you? What is your inner knowing telling you? Your intuition, your gut instinct, it's talking to you. And if it doesn't align with your wants and desires, you're shutting it out. The best thing you can do is start being brutally honest. Because when we just want the other person, want puts us into a superficial mode, an objective. We become objective, and that's surface level. And that's what it becomes. They say something, we react. Oh, you made me feel like this. Who gives a fuck how they make you feel? That's your problem. How you make them feel, that's their fucking problem. That's a surface level crap we've got to get through, Crystal. This is really hard stuff. This is really hard stuff. Because we spend our whole life being on the surface when we need to let go in relationships and just see things for what they are. Things become clearer. Things become deeper. Things become subjective instead of objective. At the moment, they're trying to do the right thing, but they're in reaction mode. Looks like they're all over the place. Okay? Because you're putting unfair pressure on them. Doesn't matter who they are. Their business is their business, right? But you're putting your business onto them. And that pushes people away. I mean, it's about working on yourself, Crystal. I mean, I can only tell you so much. I can talk about this subject for a long time. But you have to go to oneself, stop worrying about what's going to happen in the relationship and be in the relationship. Because as long as you're worried about what's going to happen, you're not in the relationship. You're in the future. You're in the past. Projecting more of the past into the future. And then you're putting them into reaction mode because they're accountable for how you feel when you are accountable for how you feel. This is hard. But have a listen when you communicate. To me, this looks like you're making him accountable for how you feel when you should be dealing with your shit yourself, your emotions yourself. We all should be. Well, then don't step on eggshells. That's a choice you make. When you step on eggshells is because you don't want to offend someone, because you want them for you. He doesn't belong to you. No one belongs to anyone else. But when we step on eggshells, we're manipulating. We're being superficial. We just got to be open and honest, regardless. And we can't do that if we're worried about how it's going to turn out. It's hard. It's fucking hard. But if we can get through this and we can understand this, Crystal, we can be real And then you know what happens? We attract real people into our life when we're real. But when we're superficial, which we do it, it's how we've been trained. There's nothing wrong with you, Crystal. There's nothing wrong with you. This is just how we're trained. This is how we're brought up. This is all the psychosis that we pick up because we're human. You're human, Crystal. You're beautiful. You're human. It's just how it is. That's why we're going to go deep and do the self-work. You'll get through whatever happens, okay? And you'll come through. But you're being asked to release the old and rest and really go within and examine yourself. He's trying to be positive. He's trying to take the high ground. But he's in reaction mode. And as you said, you're on eggshells. Be honest. Be honest to him. But that won't happen until you're honest with yourself, Crystal. Okay? Okay, this is around the 118 mark, Crystal. I'm going to pull a card for you. And if you can get him to watch this, I'm going to pull one card for him. Crystal, believe in yourself. You are important. You are lovable. You are special. You are a unique and extraordinary person. Wherever you've come from and whatever happens to you in the past, it's time to let go of any negativity perceptions that you may carry about yourself. Crystal, you've got to heal yourself. Otherwise, we become codependent and we make the other person accountable for how we feel. And that's not fair. We all do it. Some of us, one of us, maybe. Okay. And Crystal, it's 1:19 and 10 seconds. I'll pull a card for your partner if you can care to have him have a look. His advice is, well, you're going to make that choice, don't you, Crystal? Actions have consequences. We're going to work that out. And if you can get your partner, his advice is don't wobble. You are having a wobble. Whether a minor one, or a major one, this is completely understandable. You are facing tough choices, but deep inside yourself, you know what you need to do. This card is here to validate your deeper knowing and decisions that you are making as you move forward. Your anxiety will ease as you refine your balance. Okay, that's his advice, and that was at, I think, 1:19. I hope that's helped. Kim, work out your pending stuff. Pending at my end means not getting paid. The pending payment, what is that? Okay. Okay. I don't know why. It's just saying pending. It's not coming up on the balance. It says payment from Kim, but it just says pending. And it hasn't, yeah. I don't know. I'll leave it. Don't worry. It's all good. Bloody PayPal. Okay. Who else is there? And okay. Now, who has not had a reading? I'll tell you what. I've got one to do. He wants to play a fish reading from Amanda. Okay. Is Amanda still there? She's gone. Was she gone? Now we can talk about her. Sorry, Amanda. I didn't know you were there. What is that? Is that coffee? Or was that little fishy? There's little fishies. Okay. Amanda, would you like to pick someone? Would you like to pick someone? Yay? Nay? Well, use your psychic intuition then. I can't see who's here. Maybe you need these. Maybe you need these. Oh, looks like I need to shave. Okay. Let's do... Pick a number, people, between 1 and 11, and who gets the number will get the reading. Hey, Samantha. How you going? Fate decide, people. Fate decide. Hey, Lisa. Lisa, pick a number between 1 and 11. And let the universe decide. Have another go every 10 seconds, people. Not every 3 seconds. Okay, Tina. I don't know what's happening with men in your life at the moment, Tina, but you'll get over it. Or if there's... Just be cautious of any men. Any men and offerings. Just be cautious. But you'll see what's going on anyway. I know you'll see what's going on. Sacral's out of whack, Tina. Okay, look. Too much focus at the moment on how you want things to be, on how you wish things were. It's taking you out of the moment. It's taking you out of the present. Okay, you got too many things. Should be this way. Things should be that way. That should be working. This shouldn't happen. Get out of that mindset, Tina. It's no good. It's no good. That's all we do is create more of the past into the future because we give energy to it. So get out of that mindset. Okay. Because there's definitely someone coming to you. There's a male coming in to offer you something. Okay. An offering, something they want to help you with, or something. You'll see through it. I'm pretty sure you'll see through it. Because, yeah, I don't think you'll like where it's going. So focus on the basics, Tina. At the moment is what you're being called to do, is focus on the basics, focusing on holding the positive space, holding that heart space. Okay? Holding that heart space. Because this stuff's going to come to distract all of us, okay? And we're going to get out of reaction mode. But at the moment, right, when we're in reaction mode, we're on autopilot. And we give all our precious energy away to what doesn't need our energy. And we make things worse. Reaction mode. There's too much reaction mode. Okay, time to get out of reaction mode and hold that positive space. And it's okay when you react, but what we need you to do is we need you to go, okay, why did I react? How did I? Okay, I react. Then let's not do that. You can still feel the same. Just go. Okay, don't follow through with the reaction. Take a breath. Take a breath and then speak calmly and deal with it. Who knows? It might freak some people out. Okay, is she angry? She's awfully quiet. She's usually not this quiet. You might freak some people out. Then they'll go into reaction mode going, fuck. You know, it happens. Because the universe is asking you to shift things up. Because there's... Okay? Because you've had victories lately. You've come good in some areas, but you still got to step it up a notch. There's still a low ball game. You're still playing that too low ball game and getting caught into the distractions at the moment. And the universe is asking you to go and move in new directions, Tina. Is you got to change it up, right? And this is about doing the self work, doing the self care, doing the self healing. Okay, really looking at the nitty gritty, the battle of the mind, coming into that heart space and really creating that foundation. Okay, you've got some shadow work to do, some healing work, because at the moment you're not taking care of yourself. And that's where it starts. It starts with self, and it starts by doing the self-work, and the universe is screaming out at you going, hey, all right? Because there's powerful times, there's magic, there's transformation, there's all this stuff waiting for you at the moment. The universe is like, man, you got to do the self-work. You got to start taking care of yourself. You got to start putting yourself first. There's stuff that you've been pushing under the carpet. There's certain needs. This can be dietary. This can be mind, body, soul, spirit, diet, health. You got to get on top of it. Sleep. It can be not doing things for others. We do so much for others. Sometimes we get caught up in that, and it drains us. I was mentoring someone the other day, and their mother did everything for them, and now they struggle in areas. But they were doing everything for their kids, and now they're struggling with their kids. We got to stand on our own 2 feet and teach other people. By doing too much for other people, we're not doing favors, we're doing them disfavors. We're making them codependent. It's like we make them codependent that they need, because they need us, because we want to feel wanted, and that's all bullshit. We're going to teach the people around us to fucking deal with their own shit. So we deal with our own shit, but the best way is to do that is to create that space in yourself where when you're working on yourself. Yeah. Oh, Tina, this shit never ends. There's no scoreboard. There's no scoreboard. There's so much more ahead of you at the moment, Tina. There's so much more. But there's stuff that you need to do for you that you've been avoiding. So, and you know what? Sometimes some of the 3D stuff, we get into the spiritual, when we do it on this level, we do it on that level, and we push aside the stuff that the physical stuff that we've never dealt with, the stuff in our life that we don't like dealing with. We do it all the time. But we need that foundation, we need that balance, and it's time to bring it back to balance. Okay. What's that? As long as you're alive, you are winning. And when you die, you're still winning. You live forever. It's just a body. But yeah, it's not a competition. Tina, this is not a competition. The universe is saying, come on, Gil, step it up. Why? Because it sees so much potential there. It sees so much ahead. It's for your greater good is calling out. And I want you to have a look at some of these areas that you're neglecting. It's been hard for me. I've had to do, man. I'm always making big changes. It's hard, but I don't look at it as hard. You make a few here, you make a few there, you go backwards, you go forwards, you go backwards, and then you can get momentum up in some areas. We're human. So not beating ourselves up. It's just about we're going to keep doing what we need to do. But at the moment, your main action card is take care of your needs. And that's inverted. That's saying you're not taking care of your needs. We're human. You're beautiful. You're awesome. Okay? So get out of the expectations of how you think things should be and just start working on yourself. When then someone throws a tantrum or says something to you, goes rah rah to you, go, you're upset. What are you upset about? Not my problem. And they'll go rah 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 about you. And you go, what do you want me to do about it? This card asks you, the problems card. This card asks you to view problems as an opportunity rather than a crisis. Whenever we identify a problem, a very recognition and acknowledgement of the difficult creates opportunity to seek potential solutions. As long as the problem remains unseen or indeed denied, the doorway to the potential solution remains closed. If you always see from that perspective, where you're not doing, well, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, then you've closed all the opportunities. Because when we can let go of the attachment, we can let go of what our expectations of how we think people should be, or what we think we deserve. When we can let go of that, we can gain a big perspective. And when we gain big perspective around people, it opens up opportunities, doorways of perception that we can start to see things for what they are. We can start to see things for what they are. We can start to see them in us in them. We can start to see them, as then we can. Then we've got an opportunity to help them, helping them heal. But we've got to heal ourselves first, so we can see that in ourselves, so we can see that in the other person. Can't just go around love and light. Oh yeah, we got to do that love to us first, so we can heal ourselves. Who cares what people like? That's their fucking issue. People won't like me if I can. I have people that I love that are very dear to me, and I love immensely. I have so many people that I love, but you know what? That's their fucking shit. I got my own shit. They got their shit. We can love people with all our hearts. Doesn't mean it's codependent. People won't like me if I go fit. That's codependence. Don't worry about that shit. We've got to get past that. There's nothing wrong with having that where you love someone and, and that relationship between you. But when we have that codependence, we have attachment. And when we have attachment, it limits our perception. And when it limits our perception, it makes us so inefficient that we do things for the wrong reasons and we don't even know. It's not about breaking the bond. It's about breaking the attachment to the bond. Because attachment is the root cause of all suffering. And then what happens is with our attachment is the analytical mind goes, oh, attachment. Let's create more attachment. And before we know it, there's so much attachment there, we can't see what the original attachment was, what the original point of connection was. We lose sight of it. We do that all the time. Why? Because we're human. Hello, humans. I hope that's helped you, love. And that was donated by she's still here, Amanda. Yeah, I know that's corny. Okay, people, I'll just check for any more donations. That wasn't it. Okay. No more donations. Okay, well, we have run out readings now, and the run out readings are donated today by a very lovely lady. Can anyone guess what lovely lady donated for the run out readings today? Go on, have a guess. Who's the first to guess gets the first reading. Samantha gets the first reading anyway. I'm sure she'll get it. See, there you go. Yeah. So today's run out readings are donated by, what's her name? I know her name. I'm just looking for the thing. So please put a 1 in the comment section once, and then we'll get to the run out readings. If you have not had a reading. Okay, Sam. Oh, which deck would you... Okay, Sam. Animal Oracle? Some spirit animal oracle, something or other. Seeker's Journey, or Ancestors and Angels. You're the first up, Sam, so you get to pick the deck for the runouts. If I was going to choose, I would have chosen. But I thought I'd let you, the first person, I get the first person to choose which deck. Animals, Seekers, Angel Ancestors. So if you pick the wrong deck and everyone gets the wrong cards, they'll all go sad. No, they'll blame me. So, Seekers. Okay. Okay. Sam, too much reaction mode. Way too... Well, look, Sam, they're in their own worlds. They're doing their own thing. It's their own experience. They do fucking things for stupid reasons because they think differently. Okay? There's someone around you and it's pissing you off. It's doing your head in because they're not doing what they should be doing. It's their path. It's for them to find out. You can assist them, but the more you hold on to, hey, it should be this way, it should be that way. What you're doing is you're closing down perception, you're closing down around you options because you're coming from a point of view. There seems to be too much clash, too much butting heads. Okay, it's not working the way you're going about it. You got to let go. You got to let go. Okay, you're just fighting in your head about it. This is doing your head in. And knowledge is power. You've whoever this is around you, you've just got to let go and just you have to. It's going to be whatever it's going to be. It's going to work out how it's going to ever work out, and that's not your call, Sam. But what your call is if you can get away from your expectations and just start to see them as like you see yourself as a human being, like come from that perspective of how hard things are for you. Put yourself in their shoes, and this will gain you perspective. You need to come from that other heart space without attachment, so you can start to see things for what they are, and that will give you insight on how to go about it. Okay, because it feels like there's way too much expectation on how you think things should be. My thorn bars in my head are just going fucking rock hard. Okay, because you want things should be this way. No, things should be exactly the way they are at the moment, because there's something in it. There's something in that experience. Knowledge is power, Samantha. Detach. Get out of what you think should happen in that situation, what you think other people should do. Because as soon as we can clear this, that's when you start to get clarity. You'll start to see things from a different perspective, and that's when you'll become an instrument of the universe. Not trying to force it like we do. Okay, but the first thing we're going to do is come to that heart space and let go of all expectations, Sam. Let go of all expectations. The universe, your guides, they'll start to show you something. They'll start to show you something beautiful. They'll take you up to a next level way of doing things, okay? Okay. Hope that's helped. Skeptic! I like skeptic. Cool. I'm like you, man. I don't believe everything. I challenge everything. And man, it gets me in trouble all the time, especially my spiritual friends. How do you know? How do you know that? How do you know that? Why? I like that. You're welcome, Sam. Cool. So what do you... So you just walked up, you walk up to someone. Look, I don't mean to be skeptic, but someone told me you were the most beautiful person in the room. Can you pull lines like that? Can that work? That's a cool name, man. That's a cool name. Well, the day is young, or the night, wherever you are. Look, skeptic, everything is how it should be. Okay? Sometimes we can get these spots because we don't see things working out the way we want them, when we want them. And when that happens, we might get we get a bit disheartened. It just feels like there's a bit of disheartening there. Okay, and the universe is asking you to dig deeper. What do you want to seek? Okay, because we are not our feelings. Okay, it just seems like there's that battle within. No, this is good. It's almost like you're too much of a skeptic about everything. Okay, you can let some stuff in, but you got to dig deep. You got to dig deep and dig hard. Dig deep and just understand that everything happens for a reason, and that there's something to learn in everything. The universe wants you to go deeper into some of these issues because there's gold there, there's wisdom there for you. Otherwise, things just come back to the surface level. Okay, and then we end up in gratification. We get attached chasing wants for gratification. Okay, we can get caught in this. And at the moment, you're being asked to have faith that things will work out. Okay, but it's about you at the moment. It's really about going within deep down inside yourself, and having a look. Having that faith, and you're saying you just need a bit of that faith that things you are where you're meant to be. Okay. Because there's so much around you, and there's it feels like we end up going from want to want to want, right? And it's the space in between the wants. It's the space in between the gratification where everything is. But we don't see it. Oh, I'll be happy. What am I having for dinner? Okay, you're eating dinner. What am I having for dessert? You're eating dessert. What am I going to watch on TV next? And you're always looking for the next want. And you're living from jumping from want to close the space in between of the wants. It's the space in between where everything is, where the real life is, where the real magic is, where the real wisdom is. Okay? It's a perspective for you at the moment. Because you're caught in this chasing routine. And you're basically looking in the wrong places for what you want. For what you truly desire, you're looking in the wrong places. You're looking at the wants, the gratifications, where you should be looking at the space in between where everything is. Okay? I hope that's helped you. Hey, Lisa. It's almost time for me to go shopping for coffee. What else do I need? Coffee. Guitar plectrums. I need more of these. I've only got 2 left. Who's Adelaide? Did someone say thanks, Adelaide? Adelaide rocks. No, actually, we don't get many earthquakes here, so it doesn't rock too much at all. Let's just be on my chair's good. Lisa, what do you like to do? There's a lot in your head at the moment, Lisa. You've got to stop feeding it. It's not going to assist you if you feed it. At the moment, you're somewhere else. Your mind pulls you somewhere else. Your mind pulls you into distraction, takes you away. When we're in distraction, we're in projection. And when we're in projection, we're siphoning energy to where it shouldn't be. And we're negatively manifesting. Okay. This stuff that you need to set free, you need to let go of, ideals, expectations, to do with a person, to do with something that has pissed you off. You've got to let go of it. In the moment you're being asked to seek inspiration, look around for something that will give you some joy. Because at the moment, you're not going to like where you're going to be in the future. Why? Because you're not present in the moment. You're not in control. Not in control, but you're not in the driver's seat of life at the moment. You're way somewhere else inside your head, thinking about this, thinking about that. You're manifesting stuff that you don't want to manifest. You're manifesting more of the old. Please break that cycle, Lisa. Please break that cycle. You need to seek some inspiration at the moment. Find something with some joy. Try some new things. Okay? Because you're either thinking about the past or you're thinking about a destination where you're going to be happy. And like the last person I was talking to, you're missing the space. Everything is a space in between those points, which is the present, which is now, which is unfolding. Inspiration. Find inspiration, which means you got to let go of something. You got to let go of what you believe. You got to let go of what you think, how you think things should be. Doesn't matter how you think things should be. Things are exactly what they are and how they are now. We can't change how things are now, but we can create. And you need to get into creation. Because at the moment, holding on to the past, always being somewhere else but present, you're creating out of the negative subconscious. We don't want to do that, Lisa. We don't want to do that. Okay, Lisa, I'm going to pull you this from the Art of Manifestation Oracle cards deck. Card 39. Open yourself to possibilities. Almost everyone holds some limiting beliefs about themselves. These perceptions block us from receiving the infinite support of the universe. This card is an invitation to release, to look beyond these limitations and to recognize that, to recognize that in opening yourself to possibilities, you automatically invite positive change into your life. I hope that's helped you, Lisa. Hey, Summer. You eating toast, Summer? It's got a picture of you with bread. I don't know. What are you going to do, Summer? We need action. Watch out. It's bad for you. I love it too. It's like cocaine, though. That's the problem. Summer. It's time. It's time. It's time to get out and embrace. Okay? It's time to get out of the hermit. It's time to get out of the conversations you're having in your head about how things should be, what you want to do. And the universe is saying you have to make a choice at the moment to get out and do some stuff. You need to get moving. You're made for movement. You need to get out. You need to get things are happening. Okay? No hermit mode. Okay? Because all the things that you're telling yourself, there's too much stuff that you're telling yourself in your head and not enough action. The universe just says, come on, girl. It's action time for you. You've got a choice to make. We've all got that choice to make. We can daydream, or we can start taking action and become the change that we want in our life. The universe wants you to make a choice to become that change, not to wait for it. Okay? Don't wobble. Are you having a wobble? Whenever a minor or a major one is, it's completely understandable if you're facing tough choices, but deep inside yourself, you know what you need to do. This card is here to validate your deeper knowing and decisions that you are making to move forward. Your anxiety will ease as you refine your balance. You need to bring things in balance. Balance. So we're going to get it happening. Get it happening. Because you're made for movement. You're made for motion. You're made to go, to do. And it's time to do. Okay. I hope that's helped your summer. Is that all? Is that all, Cindy?
Yep, that's all of them.
No worries. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming on the show. You all have a good time, and don't forget to subscribe and what do you set up for notifications and follow and all that, so you can catch me next time if you need a message or you need a grilling. I mean a message. I don't grill people, but I try to tell it how it is, how I see it. Okay, because there's no point in love and light blowing smoke up people's ass. Sometimes we need to hear what's real, okay, and not fill our heads for fairy tale crap, which happens. Sometimes we need a bit of loving, but more than likely we need to love ourselves. Okay, so thank you everyone for coming tonight, and I'll see you next time I'm looking at you. See you later. Bye.
Bye, everyone.